What's up, guys? Welcome to Tusk Outdoors. Out here today in between the early split and the mid split, North Carolina duck season. Dogs being annoying, like normal.
Come here, Bill. Come say hey. Come here, Bill. Come here. What's up?
Anyway, we're out here working on some ideas, some money-saving ideas. First one we came up with was a pot holder to cook breakfast on. I mean, there's nothing more irritating than trying to cook breakfast on a moving boat. So the first one's just a cheap little Magellan Outdoors camper propane cooker, more or less, that we welded some hooks on so your pot will sit on. And the other one is basically a sand spot if you ever go surf fishing, but for a propane tank. So it'll sit on and you can cook and don't have to worry about your pot falling off, your pan falling off, your food getting on the ground, tofu getting all messed up. You don't want that, trust me. Another idea I had, you always go out and you walk into these places and then you ain't got nowhere to set your gun. You lean it up against a tree, it falls over in the water, your gun jams while you're trying to shoot at wood ducks, you cuss it a few times, normal kind of stuff. So I took a piece of 1/2-inch square tubing, cut it, welded it, put a pan on the bottom of it, basically making a marsh gun rack. I know there's a few things kind of like this made out of PVC out there, but I didn't want nothing out of PVC. I wanted something pretty sturdy, and I mean, this is something you can make for $20 going and getting the tubing at Lowe's. I mean, it's a pretty good idea, I think. I think it'll work out pretty good. Put a couple pieces of PVC up there, hold it up. But yeah, stay tuned with us, and we got some duck cooking inside, and we'll show you guys how we cooked those wood ducks we killed earlier this season. And so yeah, stay tuned. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tusk Outdoors. We're here in the kitchen cooking up some duck. Basically, what we've got is off the bone breasts that we've let soak in salt water for a couple of days, and then put it in a marinade of teriyaki sauce and this sun-dried tomato seasoning. We found that tastes pretty good. And basically we're just cubing out the duck and wrapping it in bacon, and then we're going to cook it in the oven, bake it about 350 until the bacon's done. So I'm sure he'll set up a time lapse back there, so y'all stay with me and I'll see you when I get all this done. What's up, guys? We got all our ducks wrapped, and now it's time for the finishing touch. This is what really brings all the flavors together, puts a little bit of sweet in it. If you ever wrap bacon and do this with hot dogs, it's another good thing to do, and that's just put a little bit of brown sugar on top of it. It'll bake in the oven, it'll caramelize. It really what separates something like this from everything else, really. So let's see here. Put that brown sugar on there. And now the last thing we're going to do before we stick them in the oven is dab a little bit of our marinade on top, just to make sure that they don't dry out while in the oven, and add a little bit more flavor to them. Alrighty guys, let's get them stuck in the oven and get them cooking.
Alright guys, welcome back to Tusk Outdoors. Up next on the menu for tonight is frog legs. You may have saw the frogs we gigged in our previous video. I'll link the description to that video below, so check that out if you haven't seen it. But first, we've got our frog legs marinating in buttermilk. Then you want to get one of these good frog legs here. Pretty good sized frog. And you're going to take it, and we've got these spices right here mixed up in this bowl, and you want to take it, just toss it around a few times, get it good and breaded. Like such. Then they're ready to go in the pan, and pretty much there's not really a time limit on these until pretty much just until they're done. Stay tuned, we'll show you the final product on what we've got after we get all these done. Thank you for watching Tusk Outdoors. Alright guys, welcome back to Tusk Outdoors. We just kind of want to show you the final product of what we had here we cooked today. We've got about a dozen frog legs cooked up that we caught or gigged earlier this year in one of our videos, and this is the wood ducks we killed just a few weeks back on our opener. We've got some flounder and some hush puppies kind of top it off, just make sure everybody has enough to eat. Pretty much these are the perfect bite size, you know, for deer camp. You just want some appetizers, and then the frogs, they're usually pretty good. You can make a meal out of just them, or I know I can. We just kind of did this video to kind of, everything's slow around here right now. You know, the deer have kind of slowed down. They've had a lot of pressure. Duck season's out. It's getting colder. The lakes are kind of turning off. It's just a weird time of year. So we kind of just did this video to show you, you know, just make sure whatever you're hunting, catching, fishing for, if you keep it, that's great. You know, that's part of it. It's usually delicious. We just want to show you, you know, just make sure, our pet peeve here, just make sure you catch, whatever you catch or kill, you're eating, it goes to use. It's not going to waste. It's feeding somebody. We hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to link the descriptions for the frog legs and everything. For the frogs and the ducks we killed in the video. I'll list them in the description. Hope you enjoyed our DIY on the gun stand and on the pan holder. I think those are pretty neat. If you think that'd be something you'd like to make, if you have any questions on specifics on what we use, don't be afraid to comment, and like and subscribe to Tusk Outdoors. Thank y'all. Have a good day.